the key to get started, if you have no business or you're just getting started, even if you do, my girls that have been with me 9, 10 years, they are required on my team to do 6 out of 8 open house days a month. So 3 of the weekends, they have to work both days. And when you really get it down and learn how to talk to somebody at an open house, if you are not walking away with leads, get some coaching. I can talk all about that on another video, but if you aren't walking away with leads, you're just doing something wrong at your open house. Okay, so but the biggest thing that I work on is events and taking over a neighborhood. So there's a game plan to this, and we'll go through all of it. First is you need to pick your community. Whether it's a neighborhood, a master plan community is great, a city, a town, a suburb, a county, it doesn't matter what it is. I chose master plan communities because I lived in one. So that neighborhood I live in that only had like 150 homes, we're now up to like 2,800 homes after the 10 years I've been in real estate. And then I also market to about 4 other neighborhoods right now in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So second, you're going to join a Facebook page. So either that neighborhood already has a Facebook page. If they don't, make one. If you want to be the expert for your county or your city or your suburb or your neighborhood and there's no Facebook page, go ahead and make it. And then I always have people say, well, how do I get people to join? If you have to go drop a postcard in their mailbox or on their door or a little flyer, you can get an email list of all the residents for pretty inexpensive. Get your friends to sign up first and just start to build the momentum in that neighborhood. Then you're going to start to post and answer posts. So if there's already a neighborhood Facebook page out there, you're a realtor, you are an expert in so many things. My morning always started with going out to the neighborhood Facebook pages and seeing where all I can be helpful. You don't want to overpost and become that annoying person, but you want to offer just good, solid advice. Don't have opinions on politics or religion or anything like that. Just answer questions. So people may ask, hey, I just lost my cleaning person. Who can I use? The key is do not give the answer on the post. Just say, this is Stacey Leslie. I'm a realtor in the neighborhood. I have a really good cleaning person we use for our move outs. Send me a DM and I'll get you the information. Because then everybody reading that post is like, ooh, I want that person too. And they start sending you private messages. So never give the answer because then nobody's ever going to contact you. Or, hey, we want to repaint our house. Does anybody know of a good painter? This is Stacey Leslie. I'm a realtor in the neighborhood. Here's a couple we have a couple really good painters that we use. Just send me a DM. So that is a good tip. No matter what page you're on, other pages you want to join out there in your area that you serve, that's a great way to just kind of keep inserting yourself. Remember to state your name again 7 to 12 times it takes for them to remember you. Now you're going to start to post. So start to engage by being the go-to person for, let's say, again, we're real estate. Say a new restaurant is coming that you want to notify everybody about. Stay in tune with the Chamber of Commerce in the local area, and anything you find out newsworthy first that's coming or going, be the go-to person who posts it first and starts the talk. New grocery store coming. Hey, we've got a new HEB coming. Who's excited and has heard of HEB before? And ask something that engages them, gets them to start answering in a positive way. Because every single time somebody posts to that, it's going to boost your post and get your name out there more. Then you start to host events, and that's another key piece that we're going to get into. Then you're going to want to have a call to action. How many can make it to your event? So for example, we started doing events, and I'm going to show you some of these on my neighborhood Facebook page here in just a few. An example would be the neighborhood was having a fall festival. So I went to the HOA committee and I said, can I host the pumpkin patch? If I buy a bunch of pumpkins for everybody, because what I figured out is mailing to my neighborhood at the time of like 1,000 homes was going to be like $2,000 to do. But I could buy pumpkins, the little mini pie pumpkins at the time, they've gone up for $1 a pumpkin. So I'm like, okay, I could buy like 400 pumpkins for $400, have my vendors pay for it, and have a pumpkin patch where everybody is going to come with their kids and get pumpkins versus a postcard that's going to cost 3 times as much and they're going to throw it away. So that's why I started doing events. And then on the Facebook post, you always want to have a call to action. Hey, we're going to be at the fall festival hosting a pumpkin patch. Let me know if you can bring your kids by so that I have enough pumpkins. And then they start posting instead of just saying, hey, I'm hosting a pumpkin patch, and you never hear from anybody. And I'll show you some good examples of that. Involve your vendors and partners. Again, that's how the free comes in. And once your vendors and partners, now don't just use them to get money from them and never send them business. It's a two-way street. You do really have to, what you give, you will receive back. So all of our, and you'll see how large our events have gotten here in a little bit. Our biggest one is now called Cocoa and Caroling. It costs me about, the total event probably costs about $15,000 a year to do, and we have it completely covered. But now we are up to, after 10 years, this Cocoa and Caroling started with probably about 50 people in a neighborhood that wanted us to stop by their house and carol, and we dropped off cocoa. And now we serve about 3,000 cocos at the event. And I'll show you how that has just evolved over time too. So engage your posts. Oh, so when people answer on your posts, I've got 2 kids will be coming. You want to strategically answer every single post, but don't do it all at once. Don't go answer, oh, 5 people replied, I'm going to hurry up and answer. Answer one, wait a half an hour. Answer another, wait a half an hour. Because every time a post happens, you get put right back at the top. Be present at your event. So then let's say you're having that pumpkin patch. Don't just sit back and watch everybody come pick a pumpkin and leave. This is your chance to engage with all these people. Hey, how long have you lived here? I haven't met you before. I'm Stacey, the realtor, the one hosting this. Your kids are so cute. You want to start getting them talking. How long have you lived here? What street do you live on? And just give them hints that you know that they're the expert. For example, in our neighborhood, they'll say, oh, I live on Castle Bridge. Oh, you back to the pond. I love that street. So you must be in a Taylor Morrison built home. And just little, yeah, how'd you know that? You're becoming an expert in their mind. Capture number 9, capture time at an event. Make sure you get them to stay. So pumpkin patch, for example, don't just put out pumpkins and have them pick a pumpkin. You need them to stay there so you can talk to them. So this has evolved for me over the years. The very first year we did paint your pumpkin. The kids stayed at little tables and there was paints at the table. I did not have washable paint the first year. So I learned that lesson the very next time. So now we have washable paint, and then the washable paint was still too messy, and some parents were still freaking out. Are you sure this is going to come out of my kids' clothes? So now we have gone to buying from Oriental Trading face stickers. And that's kind of fun because we have like 10 different faces. They come up to our table and talk to the realtors on my team, and the kids take forever to pick out which sticker they want. They got to look at every single bucket, pick out their sticker. Then we send them over to a table to put the stickers on their pumpkin. So just think of something little to get them to stay. And I'll give you some other examples of that so that you can talk to them. While they're there, number 10, capture their info. So in order to get your free pumpkin, sign up here. Have a QR code, a popple, write it down. If you don't want to spend any money on those type of systems, just anything to get, this is your chance to get their name, address, phone number, email, and immediately go back and put them in your CRM. Follow up, thank them for coming to your event. That's touch point number 2 now. Or 3, they signed up for the event, they showed up to the event, you sent them a thank you from the event, you're getting closer to your 7. And again, 3 events, and that's the number 2. And then repeat. Remember, it takes 7 times for them to remember you.